Good morning and welcome to my channel, Stitches with Love. My name is Elizabeth. This is where I share all about my knitting adventures on and off the needles. And this morning is day 2 of my first Vlogmas, where I share a little bit of knitting and a little bit of life every day between now and Christmas. Although I'm hoping to go all the way through the end of the month of December and go all the way through New Year's Eve. So today, if you're curious about what I have to share, grab a cup of something cozy and come along with me. Alrighty, I'm going to adjust my light really quick. It's kind of dark in here. Okay, I think that's better. I'm trying to figure out the best time to record in my office where this window back here is not really bright and distracting, but also so it's not really dark and difficult to see what I have to share. Okay, let's get started. I don't know what time it is. I think it's around 6 o'clock, 5:45. I'm not really sure. My boys are still sleeping, so I'm hoping they will sleep in a little bit longer, just so I can do a podcast really quick here. So yesterday, I didn't have a huge amount of knitting time, but I did have a little bit. And I did make some pretty good progress on the November sock of the month. I got to halfway, just a little over halfway of the number of rounds for the leg. So this will be what I knit on today. I really did intend and thought that I would be done with the November sock of the month by the end of November, but that's okay. And then the December sock of the month, I really didn't do anything on this one. I got as far as casting on the first round. And it took me a moment actually to really be able to get started. Oh my goodness. I'm not quite awake yet. Because I had to go find some needles in the size I wanted that were not currently in use. And I actually took these off of another project that was started, but I'm going to re-knit that anyway, so I didn't feel so bad about taking them out of the needles. I'm using size US 1s, 2.25s, and this color is called Noel. It is from P&W Pearls. Yesterday I told you the wrong name. I called it P&W Knits, but that was not correct. It's actually from P&W Pearls up in Washington. She does all hand-dyed yarn and it's all beautiful. So originally I was thinking I would do the December socks of the month with a 1x1 ribbing and then do just a plain stockinette stitch. But I think I am going the wrong way. Oh my goodness. I'm actually going to do a 2x2 ribbing and do the vanilla bean sock pattern from Crazy Sock Lady. That's Kayla? I'm not really sure what she goes by because I've watched several of her podcasts and she introduces herself by both names, so I'm not really sure which one is preferred. But if you just Google Crazy Sock Lady vanilla bean sock pattern, it'll come right up. So I'm going to do that. I did a pair in that pattern earlier this year over the summer that turned out really well, and I was so pleased with how they turned out. I couldn't wait to make another pair. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do with these socks, and we'll see if I can manage to get a pair of socks done by the end of December. We'll see. I think that's really all I have to share today. I have school drop-off for my children in just a little bit, so if they don't get up by a certain time, then I will go and wake them up, make sure they've had breakfast and they're ready for the day. We had a very long extended weekend. I think it was like a total of 6 days between the Thanksgiving holiday and then teacher work days. So they have been home a little extra over the weekend, and as much as I love my children, I also really love having some time to myself where I can get things done and just try to catch up on chores and knitting time, that kind of thing. I work this afternoon, so as always, I will do what my paid job entails, and then if I have time and I'm able, then of course I will do some knitting too. But having a desk job does not mean I just get to knit while I'm there. Sometimes that's true. If I'm all caught up on my work and it's a quiet day, sometimes I have extra time that I can knit. But there are a lot of days where it's really busy and I'm not able to do that, and that's fine. I'm not getting paid to knit. It's just kind of a perk of having the job that I do. But my priority when I'm there is always making sure I'm doing the projects I need to do and doing the work that I need to do. So I may or may not have much time to knit while I'm there, and that's okay. I think I'm going to cut it off here, go finish my coffee, do a little bit of a knit, and see what happens with the rest of my day. Happy Vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow. Blessings.